Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel with Miss Sylviana Margareta. Today we will discuss about language comprehension of psycholinguistics. What is language comprehension? Language comprehension is an essential part of human communication and cognition, allowing people to translate, interpret, and draw meaning from spoken and written language. Language comprehension impacts our relationship, learning, and knowledge of the world, whether by listening to a conversation, reading books, or engaging with digital material. Today we will delve into the various processing involved in language comprehension, including how people identify words, grasp grammar, integrate semantic meanings, and use contextual information to form logical interpretation. In this presentation, we will explore more of various subjects, which is spoken word recognition, printed word recognition, the mental lexicon, phenomena common to reading and listening comprehension, phenomena specific to the comprehension of spoken language, and phenomena specific to the comprehension of written language. The first is spoken word recognition. Spoken word recognition is the process by which people quickly identify and comprehend words as they are spoken. It starts with auditory input, in which the brain processes the incoming stream of sound waves and divides them into recognized elements such as words and sentences. The brain then performs phonological processing, which involves analyzing the sound of individual phonemes and identifying recognized patterns that correlate to known words in mental lexicon. When a word is identified, semantic integration takes place, allowing the listener to grasp its meaning in the context of the discussion. For example, in a sentence such as "the cat chased the mouse," spoken word recognition involves hearing the sequence of sound, recognizing each word based on its phonetic components, and comprehending the overall message conveyed about the actions of a cat and mouse. This mechanism is required for real-time interpretation of spoken language, which enables successful communication and interaction in ordinary discussions. Second is printed word recognition. Printed word recognition is the ability to identify words rapidly and accurately when reading in printed information. It consists of multiple steps. The first being the visual perception and processing of the forms of letters and words of the text. The brain then interprets these visual inputs by detecting common letter combinations and patterns, then matched to word representations stored in the mental lexicon. For example, while reading the line "the dog chased the ball," printed word recognition involves observing and identifying each word, like "the dog chased the" and "ball," assessing their meanings and comprehending the activity depicted. This mechanism is essential for effective reading comprehension and is improved with practice and exposure to written material. Next is the mental lexicon. Mental lexicon itself have a function similarly to a personal dictionary, storing all of the words that we know and understand. It's not just includes the It includes not just the meaning of words, but also how they sound, spell, and fit together in phrases. Consider it like a library with its book representing a word. For example, when someone says cat, our subconscious vocabulary recalls all we know about cat, including their characteristics, appearance, and behavior. This mental library increases as we acquire new words throughout our lifetimes, keeping us up to date and allowing us to speak and interpret language more efficiently. Phenomena common to reading and listening comprehensions. Reading and hearing comprehension share several processes that help us grasp the language. Both require identifying words, knowing how they fit together in phrases, and understanding the overall meaning of what is being expressed. For example, while reading a tale about a character's journey, we use our understanding of vocabulary and grammar to figure out each phrase and piece together the plot. Similarly, while hearing someone explain an incident, we rely on ability to recognize words, evaluate meanings, and follow the story. Both comprehension and knowledge need us to make predictions based on context and the prior information, allowing us to anticipate what will happen next in the text or discussion. Move to phenomena specific to the comprehension of spoken language. Understanding spoken language requires various distinct mechanisms that allow us to understand conversation and speeches. First and foremost, individual words must be promptly identified and reinterpreted based on their sounds. For example, when someone says apple, we immediately know the word based on its phonetic components and grasp its meaning. Second, comprehending spoken language involves examining the grammatical structure of phrases as they develop. This requires understanding how words are structured to convey meaning, such as distinguish between the cat chased the dog and the dog chased the cat. Third, comprehending spoken language entails combining the meaning of words into bigger units of meaning, such as grasping the plot of a spoken tale or following an argument in lecture. Finally, effective understanding of spoken language often involves creating assumptions based on context and evaluating nonverbal clues, such as tone of voice and facial expression, to completely understand the speaker's intention. Last is phenomena specific to the composition of written language. Understanding written language requires numerous distinct processes that allow us to comprehend information on printed paper. First, it is necessary to visually see and then interpret the forms of letters and words. For example, when we read the word cat, we identify the letter C-A-T and know what it means. Second, comprehending written language entails analyzing sentences, syntactic structure, and identifying how words are grouped to produce grammatically accurate phrases. This allows us to better grasp the links between words and the general structure of the text. The third is understanding written language involves combining the meaning of individual words and phrases into cohesive concepts and themes. For example, while reading a paragraph detailing a historical event, we combine facts from each line to form a wider story. In conclusion, whether we comprehend spoken or written language, multiple fundamental mechanisms are at work. Both modalities need the ability to swiftly detect and interpret words, analyze their grammatical structure, integrate meanings into wider context, and employ contextual clues to aid comprehension. Whether we are listening to a conversation, reading a book, or interacting with digital material, this process allows us to extract meaning, establish connection, and eventually gain knowledge from the language. Effective language comprehension improves not only communication but also our ability to learn, exchange ideas, and handle the intricacies of human connection. This process provides us with a better grasp of how language changes our reality and in turn shapes our knowledge of it. So that is for the presentation of today. Thank you for your attention. Have a nice day.